There we go. Alright, welcome to the lunch table where I'm going against all my good nature and letting Aspen show me scary TikToks for the day.
Okay.
As you can see, we have set up the spooky lighting to make this very, 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 very thematic.
Wait, I'm trying to move closer to you so I can
Oh,
No, come here.
Okay, so I think I might be ditching the headphones for the majority of this because I will be darting into that corner.
No, okay. Are you ready?
No. For all our viewers out there, for all our viewers at home watching this, I'm a scaredy cat massively. Oh my god.
You are.
So on the agenda today we have a few scary TikToks, a few scary YouTube animations.
I don't know.
I don't want to see these.
Smiley! Stop! Come here. This is part of the bit.
The bit is that I'm like,
Do you want me to start with a not very bad one? This one's Peppa Pig, so it's funny.
Chatham.
Okay. Do you want to? Here, I'll pause it.
I'm taking off one headphone. I'm
Okay.
taking off one headphone.
Do you want me to read it?
I'm taking off both headphones.
Okay, it's Peppa Pig, so
You
am
say
I
that
gonna narrate this?
You want to
to
narrate it?
Okay.
Sure.
Dad making dinner. Dad, are you okay? This is from Peppa. Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, I can't actually read that. It's too small. Mom, can we not have dinner? He looks very weird.
What? What's wrong with Daddy Pig?
You see? Alright, okay. Just have a bit, sweetie. It will be alright.
Is he high on drugs? Straight up.
I can't wait until you try my new recipe at dinner. That's disgusting, George. Don't try it. It tastes like blood.
Okay, wait. Scroll back to that last slide. That's me and you. Me and you when Bleep out her name here starts talking.
Yes! Oh my god!
I'm gonna put a bleep in the sound effects so that way.
Yeah, okay. In her mind, that was so scary last night. What if Mom's infected too?
Is this Peppa Pig infected AU?
I don't know, it just popped up when I googled TikTok scary.
For all our viewers out there, the way
I think it is.
The way Aspen got these videos is she Googled scary TikToks.
Yeah.
We also have a few scary YouTube animations. Like, what do you have on the chopping block for that? I'm curious.
It's just the two, like the long.
Should we do those ones first?
No, I want to show you this.
Oh, how many are we gonna see?
Not a lot. I won't make you watch all of them. So, I don't want to die like this.
Whoa!
I hope the black liquid doesn't kill me.
Okay, George.
In the bedroom. What's that? Huh? What the? George? Are you okay? Daddy is on all floors. Let me look.
That is on all floors.
On all fours.
Their house is two-story. There's a daddy pig in every single floor of the house. Like, he's on all floors.
Oh
Run.
my god.
So he's on all fours.
Yeah.
Like a pig.
Yeah. We need to hide, George. Quick. Hiding the basket now. Hiding. Door opening. George, where are you? Come to me now.
That's me.
Vomits black liquid. Ew.
that it?
WTF. Come here now.
What does it say? Oh! Okay, so for all our viewers at home, Daddy Pig just did a not nice word.
Then screeching.
Okay.
And then, children, we need to go. Dad's infected.
No way, you don't see
Not
the
word.
you don't see the giant pile of goop.
Oh my god.
Okay, so that one wasn't bad. That one wasn't bad.
Okay, I need you to watch. Like, you have to watch.
For all
this
our
movie.
viewers wondering why I don't have my headphones on, it's because I'm ready to dart into the adjacent corner at any fucking second.
What? I need you to watch it.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is this one? Aspen has not seen a majority of these TikToks.
Yeah, I haven't watched them. I just like saw like the beginning clip and went, okay, I'll show Miley. So half these I don't even know what they are.
Half of these we don't even know what they are. She doesn't know what they are. And the thing is, she's better about horror than I am.
Do you want to do images? Like I have some like
What are what are the images of?
just like kind of like not like just a room, like just like random
Ooh. Oh, ew.
Yeah.
Imagine being put in that.
At least we're not French.
I thought you were
Hallelujah.
going to say at least we're not friends, and I was like, what am I to chopped over?
Like
Are
that.
dystopian? Montag lives there. For anyone who's unaware, I'm obsessed with Grand Theft Auto 1.
That one kind of freaked me out.
The
I
Mickey
didn't
Mouse
like
Club?
that.
Did
I
you
didn't
know
like
that? Did you know back in like some era around like I want to say like when it was like nuclear war times, Disneyland, like there was times when people had to wear like gas masks all the time, right?
Yeah.
And Disneyland did like Walt Disney as a company, they developed Mickey Mouse gas masks to make them more friendly to children.
Yeah.
And they do not look like Mickey Mouse at all. I don't know if we'll put up a picture here on screen if we like find one of it.
I wanna go find it.
But in post. But if we don't put up one here, please go Google that because it is like a messed up story. Can I like?
Oh my god, that?
Yeah, that. They like people would walk.
Ew.
People would walk around in that, so it was like less scary to children.
That is terrible.
Okay, like seeing like that as a kid versus like a normal gas mask. Think of like you're like 7. Like what would scare you more?
That one.
That one really.
Yes.
I feel like the normal gas mask would scare me more.
I'm more scared of that.
Ooh.
Anyway, so you got I just thought that one. I did see this one. I've seen this one
Ooh.
before.
That's actually kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, like we're on the topic of parasites then.
Yeah. Oh, I like that one.
What is that?
It's
a
a
winter
winter.
after being hit by. That's not so much scary as it is like really interesting. It's so great. That's the scariest thing today, friends. Climate change. Recycle.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Of a rotary kiln? What's that?
I wish I could tell you.
It has a bunch of chains in it, so I'm gonna guess that it has a bunch of chains in it. BRB, friends.
Oh, where are you going?
Don't you didn't hear that, friends. Cut it out in post.
It's a physically large process unit used in cement production where limestone is decomposed into calcium oxide, which forms the basis of cement. So pretty much it's like.
So it's like a cement mixer. Oh, don't get us into this.
It's not the mixer. It's like the thing that makes cement.
Oh,
So
interesting.
it's the thing that like makes the powder.
Interesting.
So there.
Oh, okay. So the inside of it, that does not look like what I thought. I assumed the inside of it would look like. You should know that, what that looks like. How much just said?
I don't even know what animal that is.
Okay, we gotta stay on focus.
I'm trying. I need to know what these things are.
Alright, headphones are going back on until this foreseeable future.
Okay, we're not gonna look at how I just told you this one.
How'd you spell it? A lot of this is gonna be cut out in post, by the way. This is not
Oh,
saying it.
ew.
Ew. For our viewers at home, it kind of, if you ever watched the episode of SpongeBob with the sandworm, where they were trying to like move the town, that's what it looks like. It looks like a sandworm. If you ever watch Dune, it looks like a Dune sandworm.
Oh yeah, it kind of does.
Hey, like here at the lunch table, we are in support of workers' rights.
Yes.
We support.
Okay.
No. Stop.
You didn't even watch how I
Oh.
went. These are staged. Do you know that, right?
I-
Wait, what was the viewer discussion one? Oh, this one wasn't bad.
Oh, I've seen this one, but I never saw like the lights flash.
Yeah, so
never
it's
saw
not
that.
an owl, it's a person.
Which I think is so creepy. Imagine like you think it's like an owl outside your house, and then like you're like, oh, I want to get a cool picture of it, and it's just like a guy standing
Yeah.
there. What would you do?
Call the cops.
Really?
Yeah.
But like,
I don't mess around with that
But like
stuff.
if it's a guy in like an owl mask, like I feel like there's more to him than just like a stalker. Stalker stories in general. If you have any stalker stories, leave them in the comments below.
This one. I didn't watch this one.
You're plastic.
Really?
I'm not
Do
going.
you know it's worse to be like in a corner because you know where to go? So you just screwed yourself over.
I'm not trying to like hide from them specifically. I'm trying to get as far away from the video as possible.
Do you want to read the top 3 most messed up 2-sentence horror stories?
Oh, 2 sentence.
Okay.
All right, y'all. We're back with some 2-sentence horror stories.
Okay, ready?
If you've never heard of 2-sentence horror stories before, it's what it says on the tin. You try to create a compelling horror story in 2 sentences. They're very, very hard to master, such as Hookman Car Doorman. Have you seen that? Wait, okay. After you read this, you're gonna look up Hookman Car Doorman.
Yeah. Do that now.
This is one of my favorite. It's not even a 2-sentence horror story. It's just like a really bad horror story. It's like, oh, can I read it? Can I read it, please? Please. Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
it's gonna make you face ID, so I'm trying to get you in case it does.
Okay. For all our viewers at
Is
home,
it that?
this is my favorite story. It's posted on 4chan. Man and girl go out to drive under moonlight. They stop at the side of a road. He turned to his girl and say, "Baby, I love you very much. What is it, honey? Our car is broken down. I think the engine is broken. I'll walk and get some fuel. Okay, I'll stay here and look after our stereo. There have been news reports of steers being stolen. Good idea. Keep the doors locked no matter what. I love you, sweaty." So the guy left to get the fuel. He get full for the car. After 2 hours, the girl says, "Where is my baby? He's supposed to be back by now." Then a girl hears a scratching sound and requesting, "Let me in." The girl doesn't do it, and then after a while, she goes to sleep. The next morning, she wakes up and finds her boyfriend still not there. She gets out to check she gets out to check, and man door hand hook car door. I'm not even joking. That's how it ends. And she gets out to check, and man door hand hook car door. So all our viewers at home, man hook hand hook car door. What? All right. So that's an example of a really bad horror story. So now we're gonna read some apparently what's like the best 2-second horror stories. And then we'll make our own.
I feel weird. My headphones are on and yours aren't.
That's because I'm ready to
Yeah,
go.
you make me feel weird with mine on.
Alright, both headphones off. Hi, Chad. Hi, Mom.
Son, your family is starving and we need you once again, Dad said, wielding a dull knife. Every day I wish that the global nuclear war had taken my life instead of giving me the powers of limb regeneration.
Okay, so that's cannibalism. How are you feeling about that one?
Ew.
It's very
Personally,
ew. If you ever played mouthwashing, that reminds me a lot of the last scene of mouthwashing. I won't spoil it for you, but anyone who hasn't played mouthwashing, you get it. I'm sure Mello has.
But yeah, okay.
So that's one.
That's the only one I read out of these.
That's the only one. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I heard my girlfriend say I should plant some endangered plants over here. That's when I knew I would never be rescued, nor my body be ever found.
Ooh. Oh, wait, that's compelling. Because they're native plants. Because like I'm pretty sure in most cities it's like illegal to like.
Yes, like here it's illegal to like
dig like Indian paintbrush.
Yeah, it's
To
illegal.
like dig up. So like if you bury a body under that, like legally speaking, the government. But I feel like
unless they have like a probable reason to do it.
Probable reason. But at the same time, like who would suspect it to like bury it under there?
Sorry.
I heard this very good theory once about hiding a body. Where it's the idea to kill someone, obviously, and have the body in your garage for a little bit. Then you're gonna tell the police, like you're gonna leave like an anonymous tip to the police out there, like that it's like in like an area. So then the police is gonna go like dig it up, and they're not gonna find it obviously. Yeah. But then afterwards, you go and you bury the body where they previously dug. Oh. So like the freshly dug soil isn't look suspicious, like, and they won't check there again because like they've already checked there and the body wasn't there. So I thought it was interesting. What's the coolest way you've learned how to you've heard how to hide a body?
I mean, I've heard somewhere it's like it's burying, but like you dig so far down and then build up a bit, but then put like an animal or something, so that if like police dogs come by and they smell something, they'll dig and people just find that and be like, oh, that one, or what I talked to you about with the if you kill someone, like typically like chop them up and then feed them to pigs, because pigs eat like anything. Yeah. So they'd be like. Not like one pig, you want a few pigs.
Like how many pigs would it take to eat a whole
I saw like maybe 10, 15.
Interesting.
Because they eat
a lot.
They eat anything.
Alright, chat, hold
on. So it's like
we are 20 minutes into this.
That's okay. You can go longer.
Yeah. Alright, okay, next 2-sentence horror story. I have a fun challenge for us. We'll try to make our own 2-sentence horror stories and then we'll read them out really dramatic.
No!
Yes, that's what we're doing.
I tried to get I can't read, okay. I tried to forgive the drunk driver that killed my wife. One day, however, I saw his son playing in the street and the rage took over. That is just mean.
Wait, hold on, chat. Hold on. This is a drunk driver. This one. Drunk driver kills your wife. He's smelly. That scared me. Chat, we're experiencing our own 2 seconds more. No. So he's drunk. He kills your very obvious wife. So then so you're like you two are like in love. This is you.
Yeah.
So like this is a very sad story already. But then you're driving one day, it's peaceful, and you see this guy's. You see his. I'm gonna pretend it's like a little propeller hat. Oh yeah. You see his son. So you're like.
Let me kill him.
You know, I'm getting there. You're like. This is the guy who's the son of the guy who took my wife. So you just.
Yeah, pretty much.
Straight through him. So
anyway,
now that we've heard some good 2-sentence horror stories, let's try to make our own.
Oh, that was the last one. Follow for more.
Follow for more. We're not following. No, not sponsored by Lunch Table. Let's try to make some good 2-sentence horror stories. We'll be right back after some off-camera mining. That's from The Invisible Man. Wait, that's happened to Mello?
So yeah, fun fact.
Alright, read it out for the viewers.
Okay, so it says, there was a picture of me sleeping on my phone. I live alone.
That's horrifying.
So, obviously, Mello does not live alone in our house. We all live there. But Mello goes to bed probably about the same time as me.
So like,
and
what
we're
time is
like-
this?
Ow, I just...
Okay,
So, we go to bed pretty late, like the two of us, because we game a lot together.
Then who was
So, I bet we probably ended up going to bed like 1, 2, maybe. So, we're the last ones to go to bed. So, no one else is waiting.
Mm-hmm.
And the next morning, Mello wakes up and comes to me and he's like, dude, like, were you messing with me last night? I'm like, no, I went to bed same with you. He's like, then why is there a picture of me sleeping on my phone? Like, literally, it was as if Mello was laying down, someone would have taken the phone, held it up, and took a picture.
Like from like The Invisible Man?
I don't know.
Like that movie.
I didn't watch that movie.
In the scene.
I saw the trailer and I thought it
in the
looked
scene,
outside.
in the scene, like her boyfriend, like
Oh.
himself, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And so she goes and her boyfriend was like horrifically abusive.
Oh.
So like she like escapes from his house, and to like get back at her, he ate himself.
Yeah.
And then she's like living with this guy, like a friend of hers. And then all of a sudden she's getting with this boyfriend. She's like blankets being pulled off of her, and then she's like things are like not where she sees.
Yeah.
And then she goes into the attic one night to get something, and she finds her ex-boyfriend's phone, and she looks through it, and there is pictures of her just sleeping, and it's so very obviously not faked because the guy she was living with, kid, is right next to her, so it wasn't her, and like the guy wouldn't do that, so that's actually horrifying.
Yeah, and so
The idea,
it was really
the
weird.
idea of somebody living in your house and not knowing that they're there, I feel like for you that's a bit more of a possibility because you have a big house.
Yeah, did I tell you about that?
Oh, about what?
So, I never took you up to our attic, but it's like if you were to go upstairs into the
I
upstairs
think,
bathroom,
yeah.
there's that door to get into the attic, right? And the way, I don't know if you know how insulation works, but
I
it's
do.
very fluffy until you touch it, right?
Yeah.
And then okay. So, no one had been up there messing around after we put that insulation in. So, it
Mhm.
all should have been very fluffy. We looked to the side, there were footprints going back into my attic and just a spot where someone would have been sitting.
That's so crazy.
And so my
was
dad,
it like where like a carpenter was, or like someone who
No.
came-
no one can, you're not supposed to go back there because everything you need is right inside the door.
Oh, so like
no one
so like,
should have been
so like,
back
no,
there.
like there was no reason to be back there.
Yeah, and I told my dad, I'm like, dude, what is that? And he's like, honest to God, I have no idea. So we got out of the attic and like went downstairs because it freaked me out so bad
Mhm.
because no one should have been back there. And it's just like step, 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 and then like a pile where someone would have been sitting.
Oh, that's spooky.
Oh, and it was so scary.
That's spooky. All right, y'all.
Oh, it was
All
bad.
right, y'all. Okay, so like that's horrifying. I think the idea of somebody like, cause you've been to my house. My house is pretty
Mhm.
small for all our viewers. It's not even 2 stories. So I think if there's
Yeah.
I would be more concerned with somebody living under our house.
I feel
But
that.
like, for you have such a big house. I feel like if someone played their cards, they could be in your house and your family would never know. Maybe your cats would.
I think at some
Eventually-
point Eka would definitely get him because she's like, she doesn't like people she doesn't really know. So she will be like,
Yeah, but like even if like it's like a week, there's still someone
Yeah.
who's in your house
Mhm.
for a week, and like I think as teenage girls, that's like very scary to us.
oh yeah, it scares me so bad.
Okay.
Oh.
So to wrap up this episode, because we're kind of reaching our end
That's
here,
true.
how about we watch one of those
One of
long,
those.
scary animation videos?
I'm so excited.
We'll wrap up this episode with the big one, and then we'll do our little outro. We'll do our little dance. Have you seen the folklore is my drug thing, and he skips off in the dance?
I can't do it. Every time someone talks about dancing, I think of Timothy Chalamet's music on SNL where he's like that's what I think of.
That's going on the internet forever.
No!
Got it!
No! You can't, okay. Ads. Live, laugh, love.
Live, love, love. We here at Lunch Table do not support YouTube Premium or YouTube's actions as a whole. We here at the
Not paying for
lunch
YouTube.
we here at the lunch table
Just along thick.
we here at the lunch table say that if you can, for big businesses, steal. Support small businesses.
Steal from the rich, give to the poor.
That's our
We
opinion
are
here
the
at
poor.
lunch. We donate here on PayPal.
We just have it. I can put my Venmo up.
Or Instagram. All
Wait,
right.
should we promote? Can we promote?
We'll do
Okay,
it.
are you ready?
All right, y'all. Walk in. Have them.
It was 20
Oh, we had
minutes
to-
ago.
No, we're good.
I lived in a house with 2 other girls. We were all in our early 20s. The house backed into a park. It was
I love when it's a male voice actor for a female role.
There wasn't any playground or barbecue area there.
How
Just
long
a
is
long,
this?
thick grass
I
and
don't know.
trees.
Oh, it's like
The
a
backyard
Yeah.
fence was only about waist high, and there was a tree on the right-hand side, obstructing about half of the view over the fence into the park. One night after I showered, I got into my underwear and a baggy
Oh.
shirt.
I don't think
Because
the
it was
voice
summer.
fits.
No.
I hear the dog in the
Well,
backyard
one is a
going
man.
absolutely mad.
Oof. Dude, I think dogs seeing something before you
My
makes it 10
housemate
times
was not home
scarier.
Oh,
at the
yeah.
time, and the dog belonged to her. I fly out of the back door and see that he's baring his teeth and snarling toward the fence. He had caught and killed possums before, so I was concerned that there was one by the tree. I grabbed him by the collar to get him back inside and away from the possum.
Ooh.
As I did, I got a shiver and a sense that something wasn't right.
Oh, dude, I
He
hate
was still
that.
going ballistic,
Dude, do you
and
ever
I
get,
looked up
you ever get the feeling that someone's
and
watching
saw
you?
a figure
Oh,
standing in the dark
Jesus.
Oh my
just
god.
on
I don't
the
like
other side
that.
of the fence.
Oh my god.
It was a man who was about 5'10",
He could so easily jump
and he
that.
didn't say
He could.
anything.
That is waist high. He could jump
I
that.
couldn't see his face. I
Screw
naturally
the
jumped
dog. I'm
and
going
said,
inside.
"Oh my goodness, I didn't even see you there."
Oh my goodness.
The
I can't
man
believe my
did not
eyes.
reply. He just stood
He's
there in
high.
his beanie and jacket.
Dude, oh
Staring
my
at
god.
me.
No, like I think from this
I
he was
kept the
fine.
dog in front of me as I backed into the house. Once inside, I locked up everything and closed all the windows, and I called my partner to come over. A few small things happened over the next few months,
Oh my god.
but nothing that really stood out.
Oh,
There
goodness.
was a popped security screen, and we found some computer parts in the lawn that could have been discarded by kids or something.
I don't.
One night,
Why do they always
I
blame
get
the
home
kids?
after having
Oh.
drinks and dinner with some friends. It was late, around 10 p.m. We often left the back door open to let the dog come in and out.
No.
We always
What?
just kind of assumed that the dog would scare away anyone from breaking in.
You left the back door of your house open?
Naive.
Oh my
When I got
god.
into the kitchen, which was next to the back door, I hear the dog barking in the backyard.
Oh.
Again, this has happened many times before, so I ignored
So
the
lock
neighbors'
your
objections
door.
before going out there and bringing him back inside. I then see a shadow move to my right, inside the house, rounding the corner from the back door into the kitchen.
Oh my god.
I froze. I then think to myself, what on earth is this man doing? It's summer.
Coming to kill you.
Covering his
Run!
entire neck to his wrists,
Oh god.
and then panic set in.
Bro, he's gonna like come at
I
you.
backed myself
Oh,
up to the
Lo
counter
Siento.
and looked down to see that there was a knife in his hand.
Pull out your pistol.
It was one of our kitchen knives from our
So
own
it's
line.
a kitchen knife.
So now I'm aware he has already been inside this house. This wasn't a robbery.
I'm sorry, why
He
did
had already had the chance to steal
Chad.
anything he wanted,
why did it sound like that?
and he pulled the rug from under my feet.
What?
Hit my head on the counter. I was knocked unconscious. The last thing I remember is the dog barking from behind him.
And the dog's tied up. And the dog's tied up. The
Oh
dog
my
can't
god,
do
y'all are
anything.
screwed!
It turns out our scary dog was too afraid to attack him, but he was still doing his best to scare him
Oh
away.
my god.
The police and detectives eventually came,
So they just knocked her
but there
out.
wasn't anything
Oh.
they could do.
Thanks,
Technically, there was
guy.
no breaking and entering, since our back door was left wide open.
So as long as someone's back door is open, you can go in their house.
Well, because like just entering somebody's house is
But I
not a
also
crime.
remember that
That's
he
because if they
was
if they leave
I'm
it.
not 100% sure about that.
Oh, we'll make comments afterwards.
I did have defensive wounds to my hands and some bruising, but overall I was fine. It could have been a lot worse. Nothing ever came of this. The police suggested that we lock our back door from now on and hope nothing like this would ever happen again. I can't be sure if it was the man I saw by our back fence. Around this time, we had a third housemate. One day she asked me for a cigarette because she was stressed out about something. us, so she didn't mind cleaning them up. She would leave very early in the morning for work, before either of us woke up, which is why we never saw them.
Oh my god. Is that how this
That's
ends?
crazy.
Okay, so back to the door thing. If your door is open like that, like anyone who breaks in your house can have like plausible deniability, being like they left their door
They
open.
left that door open.
Because like
I
you're
get it,
open-
like, it's not breaking and entering.
it's not breaking and entering. It's like technically it could still be considered like entering somebody's private property. But if you left the door open, there a lot of times the defense is like, well, you left the door open, you invited strangers in. I will say this right now: do not assume a dog will do anything. If you are getting a dog for protection purposes, do not, unless you know they are trained to bite people, do
Yeah.
not assume they will do anything. Especially if especially if they're tied up like that.
That is.
If they're tied up like that, what do you think it's gonna do? Also, lock your back doors. Don't assume that the dog will scare anyone off.
Get a dog door.
Get a dog door if you want. If you want the dog to have free access back, front and backyard, do not leave your door
God.
open like that. That's not so much scary as it is like it's unsettling.
That's just dumb.
Because the idea that it's the idea that the man had been in the. This is what we were talking
He'd
about.
been in the
That's
house
what we're talking
before.
about. Like that, where it's scary to be someone being in your house is scary, but the idea that they have been in it, left, and came back is even scarier. So, that's horrifying. You got any thoughts you want to add?
Honestly, I'd rather, if someone were to get in my house, just get in, steal stuff, and then leave. Please
You can
don't
take
come
anything,
back.
but not everything. So don't take your cats.
Don't take my cats, please. Actually,
All right.
take the black one.
No, not Arhin.
She bit me.
Oh, she's a baby.
She is.
Anyways, that wraps up this episode of the Lunch Table, guys. Be safe out there. Lock your doors.
Lock your doors.
Lock your doors. Don't trust Daddy Pig. Look out for Manhand hook car door. And
God.
follow our Instagram. Or is our Instagram even set up right now?
It is.
Partially.
Yes.
Follow our Instagram. It'll be linked in the description clearly.
Clearly.
Have a good day and stay safe. Thank you. Bye.